But his day was that boring that he had to count how many paces.
Are you coming back up this way?
Yes.
Okay.
If you want, I can wait. I can, because I've only
That's
just
fine.
started.
Just so if we're going to go round, we're better going round clockwise.
Yeah, true. Alright, just shave a little bit off the bottom by the time I get there. Because I will need emptying soon. I'm like 74%.
Well, I think trailer's on its way.
Yeah, he's on his way up, but he's on the wrong side. Mikey 2177. Subways are good. I just find them a little bit too expensive.
Yeah, I like a
what you
Subway,
get.
but it's about £6, isn't it?
Exactly. Just a little bit too expensive. But did you know that it is National Taco Day today?
As if.
Or it was. Yeah, I saw it on my Twitter feed this morning, and I was like, do I want to go to Taco Bell today? Nah. Right, you carry on going. I'm going to peel off. Having a slight problem there, sir.
Yeah, I pressed H instead of G. When is the next flight show? Saturday Eagle. I have never heard of Sonic fast food, no.
Liam D, I like Taco Bell. Taco Bell's nice. I've got to be in the mood for it, but you know, I do like a good Taco Bell.
Don't know my quest, to be honest with you. PJ Webb, thank you for the resume. Yeah, I know Sonic the Hedgehog, but I don't know Sonic the fast food.
When you open the door, does it go ding?
Ding,
Every
ding,
time
ding.
you collecting coin.
Sonic is an American drive-in restaurant. I've never heard of it. You've been at 2 to 3 places in the US that's really good Mexican food. One of the places 10 out of 10, and we tried to go there when they're in the US. It's that good. That's it. If you find a good restaurant, you know, you just want to go again and again.
Oh, yeah.
Jules, my nearest Burger King is a 10-minute walk from me. It's nothing, Jules. It's worth a 10-minute walk. You won't, Scottish Animal. I'm not streaming tomorrow. I shall be on my way to Cosford. You went to an awesome Brazilian barbecue in Vegas. It was amazing. Can't wait to go back in January. Nice. Wow, DJ, that's a bit too close to the McDonald's eyes.
The thing is, it's like any other food. If you have too much of it, it's just going to become
Burn yourself out.
like, yeah. And I've kind of done the same with McDonald's, so I've kind of gone off McDonald's for a while.
Yeah, it's easily done.
Yeah, it's like when I was younger. I used to love bourbon, chocolate bourbon biscuits.
Yeah.
Now I'm just like I just don't fancy them anymore.
No.
And every so often I'll have a couple, but that's pretty much as far as it goes.
Yeah, it happens.
Just
It happens with any
yourself out
takeaway.
Food, sorry, not food.
Haven't been to McDonald's in 8 years. Wow.
Wow.
It's a completely different place, Enchiladas. Very different. With my apologies, thank you for the resume. Panzer hit 19 months. Yay.
You look out the back of your window, you can see McDonald's sign. Nice.
DJ, Subway is not healthy, mate. It's contains a lot of processed food. You could definitely not describe it as healthy unless you have the salad. That's about it. All the meats and just look at what they call bacon. It's basically 80% fat. The cheese is everything's got loads of fat in it. It's heavily processed food. Like they describe it as fresh, but it's freshly processed. It's like
I think the
frozen
only thing
on the
that's
day
fresh,
freshness.
I think the only thing that's fresh is the bread, and that's it.
It's not healthy though.
Did you read about that on social media about the McDonald's that had they've got a sign and it was getting covered by a farmer's hedges on the edge of his field?
Right.
So what McDonald's have done, without asking the farmer, they've hired someone to come across and chop all of the bushes down.
Wow.
Literally, not just trim them, I mean chop them so that they are now non-existent.
On his land.
On his land. So what he's done to fight back against them, because obviously now everyone can see their McDonald's sign, he got a stack of bales and put the stack in front of their sign, and McDonald's have said, right, we're going to take you to court for that, and they've just turned around and said, it's his land. You can't do nothing. Just because they didn't ask him if they can chop the trees down, and he said that if they'd have asked, he'd have chopped them down.
Yeah.
But it's the principle that they didn't
I don't blame
ask.
him.
That they didn't ask, and
It's
they
just
just chopped down
corporate
his
bullying.
trees. Yeah.
And you can
So-
tell the attitude because they then turn around and say, we'll take you to court.
Yeah. And like I said, what he's done is just put a stack of hay bales in front of
That's
their
brilliant.
sign, so nobody can. So now it's just back to square one. So. I don't know if anyone else read that. It was in the. I think it was on Daily Mail's website.
No, I didn't see that.
It was fun. It was a fun read, but obviously not that interesting. It's just nice that one person, one farmer is getting one over on McDonald's.
Your wife never asked Pringle.
Yeah, but would you have her any other way, Mark? I don't think Pringles and Mrs. Don't could be without each other, to be honest. They're the perfect couple.
Yeah, but Mrs. Don't will be fast asleep right now.
More than likely, yeah.
After about 10 o'clock, he can say what he likes and get away with it.
That's it, all frying pans have been locked up. Look at that. Proper farming.
Farming mastery, you might say.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. You just had a look at the menu of Tommy Tucker's. It looks very good. I like my ribs and burgers. Yeah, it's the kebab meat's where it's at. I don't know, Eagle Fist. I've no idea what I said, but I can't even remember what you asked. That Kid Chris Gaming dude, thank you for subbing. Can we give Kid Chris a nutty welcome, guys? Thanks for your support. Welcome to the house, Kid Chris.
Mike said, "Yep, she's asleep. She's snoring like Darth Vader as usual."
Welcome back, Baz. Frankie and Benny's, Luke. Frankie and Benny's is not bad. It does vary from restaurant to restaurant, though, I've noticed. It's the same with TGI Fridays. Like, some of the restaurants are really good, some of them are just average. But the Frankie and Benny's, and I think we've discussed this before, the thing that puts me off is just the whole birthday shenanigans.
Uh-huh.
I really can't stand that, you know?
Yeah. Where was it we were? We went to... It wasn't Cosford. Where was it? It was... Was it Truckfest?
It was Truckfest, yeah.
Yeah, Truckfest, when we went into Frank and Benny's.
Yep.
We all put down a little bet to how long it would be before we heard it. And it was like within 20 minutes they were singing it straight away. It was like, really?
Congratulations.
Yeah.
And they all walk in with cakes and you're like, really?
If you work there, you must get fed up of
Oh.
that. Like every single shift, somebody would be there saying, "It's my birthday."
It's the thing is that you've got to think about the rest of the customers. Like, it's a nice thing for them, but they dim the
Everyone
lights, the
stares at
music
you.
comes on, and like, every 20 minutes. It's so annoying.
Yep. The thing is, everyone stares at you as well, because when we were at Insomnia, we were all sat in Frank and Benny's having a bit of something to eat, and LCF came along, and he'd got a present that was wrapped up, and he went, "Oh, happy birthday," and everyone at the table, and bearing in mind there was like 10, 13 people there, they all started singing happy birthday. I just put my hand in my face, or my face in my hand, because everyone in that restaurant started looking at me, and I was like, no.
Nah, wouldn't bother me now.
Yeah, but nah, just
Whoa.
nah.
What the heck?
What's up?
Mine's just doing that weird thing with the tree right now.
Fair enough.
Do you prefer
Max
Subway?
644. Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, do you prefer Subway, KFC, or Asian food? Asian food all day, every day. Thai food for the win.
Chinese.
Thing is, Tommy, that's the thing. My pipe is not out.
It's showing out on my side.
Stupid
It's
mod.
so weird.
It's stupid mod.
But yeah, Mark 644. There's already a Pink Fluff Unicorn tractor in the map, or in the pack that we're on.
Is the pipe out for you now, or in?
It's out now for me. Now it's going in. It's weird. It's this mod, it's got to be.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I don't doubt you. Something, it's just that you've got a screenshot of what I can see and the pipe is in. How do you enjoy what, Baz? Well, the thing is, Tommy, what I especially don't get is how I'm in this vehicle and the pipe is in, but when I'm driving around, the game thinks to itself the pipe is out and therefore you're colliding with your environment. Like, that's not even a server issue. That's not even a synchronization or a lag issue.
No,
that is
mod.
Just completely broken. That's insane. It's like not drawing the pipe. The game says your pipe is out, but the mod says, oh, your pipe is in, and draws it that way. It doesn't make any sense. How can the game disagree with itself? Surely there's like one variable In the object called harvester, there's one like method, one property that says pipe out or in, what state to be in while it's in. So how can the game be looking at that and seeing a different value and colliding it with the tree? I just don't get it from any perspective. I don't understand how that works. It's like there must be a copy of the object somewhere that has an incorrect state. It's just daft.
Yeah, I think it's definitely the combine. Because we've never had that problem before.
Thank you for 21 months, mate. It Movie Yachts. Have you watched it? Does the game run on hokey cokey coding? Oh yeah, you put your left variable out. Like the It movie's okay. It's a bit gory in places. There's a few jump scares. It can be scary if you find that kind of thing scary. It can be scary. It definitely succeeds at being a horror film, which is what it sets out to do. For me personally, horror films don't scare me that much. I prefer thrillers.
Yeah, I'm definitely not going to watch it then.
If you get scared of horror films, you'll definitely find that film scary, but here's the thing. Surely the whole point of going to a horror film like that is to be scared anyway, so if you are scared, surely that's the point to go and enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm not going to go and watch it for that reason.
It's like saying, I love comedy films, but then not going to watch any.
True.
Because they make you laugh too much and you don't like that. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, either way, I don't like those types of films, so I ain't going to watch it.
Nightmare Frame. Thank you for subbing, Nightmare. Welcome to Net House. Thank you for your support. Can we give Nightmare a nutty welcome, guys? You'd say it's classic horror, not much jump scares, more like an element of creepiness and stuff. Oh, there's definitely a lot of creepiness, Baz. But I did say there's a few jump scares, which there are. It is very creepy. And also a bit weird in places. Kaloth? Is that? How do we say that name? Double sub hype, guys. Thank you, Kaloth. Welcome to the Nerd House. Can we give Kaloth a nutty welcome as well? Gorier than Saw. There's actually a new Saw film coming out.
Yep, that's another one that I'm not going to watch.
Which, I must admit, I'm not a fan of Saw films.
Neither am I.
I just don't like the premise of them, to be honest. But if you like the Saw films, then I think you'll probably enjoy the new one.
Yeah, I'm not into the thriller or, you know, like horror style movies. I'd rather do without. I'd rather go to sleep peacefully rather than having nightmares.
This is the thing, like I can watch horror films and then they don't give me nightmares.
Oh, yeah, they're not going to give me nightmares either, but I'd just rather not chance it. I'm not one for horror movies and things. I think the worst, I'll say worst, not really worst, the only one that I would watch is the horror comedies, like Scream, Scary Movie, stuff like that. They're the only ones that I would watch. Anything else, I'm just going to say no, sorry. I've watched Bride of Chucky as well. I actually found that quite funny. Anything else? No.
There was times when I was watching it when I was actually just giggling, laughing. It was so like ridiculous. And that's the thing, is they don't scare me, they just make me laugh in places.
Squirrel tells Steve to watch Lights Out. That sounds like a proper horror movie, so I'm going to say no.
The Hills of Eyes. Watch that one.
Not even sure.
Yeah, Van Blue, I'm kind of the same. Like, most of them are boring. because they're just silly. I'm more, like I say, I prefer thrillers. I prefer things that play on your mind more than, like, they don't try and show you everything. A horror film tries to kind of visualize the horror. I prefer stuff that kind of more sets your mind going, and then your imagination takes over. The more thriller kind of thing.
What's that one where they were in a photo and it starts eliminating one at a time?
That sounds like the... No, not the Ring.
I don't know which one it is, but one of them is in a car, like a soft-top convertible, and he's in a drive-through, and someone crashes into the car behind, sending the engine flying through the front, and then it chops his brains up. I can't think what that one's called, but I've seen that as well. I've also seen Blair Witch Project, and that was scary-ish. Final Destination, that's the one. I've seen that as well.
Astro Steve, yeah, I like H.P. Lovecraft stuff. I used to roleplay his Call of Cthulhu stuff, and I've even got 2 or 3 of his Call of Cthulhu board games, which are quite fun to play. But yeah, I've not read his works though, I must admit. But I know the setting. Where, because in the role-playing board game, you kind of you have to stop your characters from going completely insane, basically, from the things they see. Blair Witch is a cracking movie, Mrs. Geekdom. I actually thought it was the most stupidly overhyped, ridiculous, boring movie I have ever watched. Like, I just couldn't believe what all the hype was about. I just thought it was... I don't know, it's just some people with a camera and all these teenagers going, it's going to get me. Just daft.
You'd be perfect in that movie.
I could do the sound effect.
Exactly.
I didn't get it at all, Mrs. Geek, but loads and loads and loads of people did. It just blew up and everybody watched it. But I was in the what's all the fuss about camp.
So you had to see it for yourself to believe that it was a load of rubbish.
But often when films are that hyped, you have this sense of this is not going to be that good. I'd say what I am looking forward to an awful lot though, watching Blade Runner.
I've never been a fan of Blade Runner. Is that the one where they go in them capsules? And is that the right one that I'm thinking of? No. Something else then.
If you've not seen Blade Runner the first one, then I'd recommend you watch that at least the director's cut, but preferably the final cut, before you then watch the next Blade Runner, which comes out today, in fact.
Nice.
But I was hoping I could find a cinema that was doing a double bill where they show you the first and the second, but nobody seems to be doing it. Yeah, that's it. It's called Jigsaw. Devil Dude. If you ever feel like reading what he wrote, try Rats in the Walls. Brilliant and fairly short. Fair enough. You didn't really enjoy the original Blade Runner movie, but look at the trailer for the new one. I don't know, Hannah. I mean, there's a lot of things to love about Blade Runner. The setting of it, the dystopian future, the Vangelis soundtrack is just wonderful. The scapes that they show, the replicants, the acting is fantastic. Everything's very deliberate. It's just a great movie. It's just such a good movie. And the second one, I'm hoping is just going to be equally as good. And from what I've heard from people who've watched it, they say it is absolutely fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to it. But it was also very visionary as well, like the visualization of that kind of futuristic Tokyo setting. It was just wonderful. I love sci-fi when it really visualizes a lot of things and you're looking at it going, whoa, just imagine it was like that.
What did you think of Gravity?
It was okay.
With Tom Cruise and whatnot.
Gravity is the one with Sandra Bullock, isn't it, where she it starts off and it's all very silent and she's spinning out of control, and that's pretty scary. I enjoyed it. It wasn't like, didn't move me, it didn't make me want to watch it again, but I did enjoy it.
I'm trying to think of that film that I watched the other night. It was with him who played Adam Sandler. Is it Adam Sandler? Yeah, Adam Sandler. He's basically in a prison and he forms a football group. I forgot what it's called now. Last Yard or something.
Yeah, sounds familiar.
Something Last Yard or whatever. And I watched that the other night and that was quite interesting. The Longest Yard, that was it. I know it's an old film, but I enjoyed it.
Crikey, I can't even see the crop anymore.
I know, it's gone a bit dark in the fast forward time. Oh, I can't because I'm not logged in as admin.
No, I'll do it. You like the Kingsman films? I've watched the first Kingsman and I enjoyed that. I was a bit sceptical about the second one, thinking, oh god, is it going to be one of those, let's bring the cash cow up, boys, and do a really bad second version of it, but we'll make lots of money. But from what I've heard, it's quite decent, so I might watch it.
What we're doing, just doing 180s.
C8A, 12 months? Must mean only one thing, my Amazon Prime must be about to run out. Yep, it could actually mean that. You thought the second one was better than the first, Night Talk? Interesting. The recent Alien film, Pringle, I really enjoyed. But yeah, the first two Alien films were the best ones, and after that it was a bit pants. But oh man, I still love the first two movies. M2A2, all this talk about good movies has made me want to watch Baby Driver for the 6th time. I enjoyed Baby Driver. It was I'm trying to think. I remember coming out of the cinema and discussing it now. Some of it is a bit inconsistent with itself. Like, I don't want to spoil it for anybody that's not seen it actually, so I won't say anything, but some of the characters did a few things that I thought were inconsistent with their character.
I think there might be a little bit left there that you'll not be able to get.
Probably. Canadian Human, thank you for 7 months. Sup, dude? That's very true, Pringle.
That's it. That's that field done.
Is my pipe in or out for you?
It's going in, it's going in, it's going in, it's in.
Right.
How about me?
It's in for me.
Please.
In for me! They've all got it in for me.
That's it. Right, get these back to the farm, find out what's next.
Isn't there supposed to be another Top Gun movie coming, but it's not going to be called...
Yeah, it's gonna be
Some stupid name that Tom Cruise
yeah,
wants.
I forgot what the name's gonna be, but yeah, it's supposed to be him possibly becoming the instructor. I'm not 100% sure. It's like, I mean, where can they go from where they finished? Like,
Well,
you know,
they're gonna make Tom Cruise into like the guy who was running the show,
yeah,
and then they're gonna make Iceman into who played Viper and that kind of thing. It's gonna be like role switchovers, and then they'll have a new guy coming through, some young blood, and Mav's gonna be like, "I was like you once," you know, and all this kind of rubbish is gonna come out. It's gonna be full cheeseball. I don't mind so much as long as the music and cinematography is as good as the first one.
Yeah, I must admit the first one is really good. We'll have to wait and see.
Motley's trying to feign sleepiness.
Well, we've got nothing to do, so I guess we could go and plough that field.
Oh no, not with the
Or
plows again.
Not the plough, I mean cultivate.
Well, that one we just did, full.
Yeah.
Could do.
Canola, 33. I wish he'd say whether it's harvest or plough, or seed or whatever. What did he say? 33.
Canola field 33, that's all he says.
33 is cultivated, so it needs seeding.
Okay, so the question is, will my tractor work with the seeder? What does he want, canola?
Canola. So yes, it should be.
I may work with the default one, we'll find out.
I need to find my tractor first.
Yeah, somebody, I believe you said you love ploughing. That's what I heard.
Take Steve's tractor. Why would you take mine? Just because it's got the writing on the wheels? Ooh, that was close. I'll get this special one that's in the corner.
If I'm not clipped into this. As if somebody's put this back and not filled it up.
Lol.
Okay, I can turn this thing on. That's a good start.
Sweet. So 33 is south-west. It's all the way down at the bottom. Although you need to fill that up first.
Yep.
So.
Because it's got no seed and hardly any fertilizer.
Okay, okay. I shall wait here for you.
Imagine a Bollywood version of Top Gun dancing on the carrier. Or like a 100 people just dancing on the carrier deck. Right, canola selected.
Sweet. Off we go. Ah, sun's coming up. Nice.
Hot shots, Baz. Hot shots part deux. Good night, Martin.
Good night, Martin. Taking a gamble.
You gambler, you.
Oh,
Red.
that did not work, and I'm stuck. No, I'm not. I'm good.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm out. I thought I'd thread the needle, and it didn't work. It didn't pay off. But we're now at field 33. God, this thing slows down when you unfold it. Right, canola is selected.
Watch out for Jack Tron, would it mean? Best film of all time, no such thing, Conman. There's no such thing. And not only that, your tastes and your appreciations change as you change as a person. So if I was to tell you what my favourite film was today, like 2 years' time, it might have changed.
I still think Shawshank Redemption is one of the best films ever. It's not the best film.
Shawshank's a great film. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
Definitely. You definitely drop that in anybody's top 100.
Yeah, definitely. I would. It'd be my top 10, never mind 100. Come on, game update. Let me know where he's been.
The Green Mile.
Yeah, that's another good one.
Mm.
There's a lot of good films that I would consider in my top 50, maybe. And I would say about 8 of them are starring Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks has been in some very good films.
Yeah, he's such a good actor. You know, he plays the parts well.
Yeah.
Like the Captain Phillips. You know, when I saw that, I was like, yeah, it's not going to be that good. But when I actually watched it, I was like, actually, this is really good. He portrays the character well.
He does.
And then, like, Saving Private Ryan, there's Green Mile, you know. What's the other one? Wilson! Trying to think what that one's called now.
It's like some... what's it called?
I'm trying to think now.
It's not Lost, what is it?
No, it's not Lost.
Something Island? No. Castaway.
Castaway, that's it, yep.
413's good as well, yeah.
Morgan Freeman, yeah. He's got that real deep voice.
Yeah, the third part of 50 Shades, that's going to be straight into the top 10, isn't it, Pringle?
Not for me.
I haven't even bothered watching the second one. I only went to watch the first one because Mrs. Squirrel was hyped about it, as all the women were.
Yeah, I got dragged to watch that.
I just watched it and was like, what the most stupid thing? Waterworld.
Waterworld.
I remember Waterworld was the... Right up until Waterworld. What's his face? Brain's gone. The guy who was in Waterworld. The actor.
I'm trying to think. I can see his face.
I can see his face, I just can't think of him. He'd been in The Bodyguard and all that kind of thing. Somebody will say it in a minute. That was more or less the point where he stopped making movies for ages. Kevin Costner.
That's it.
He right up until that point, he was like one of the big kind of people on the scene, and then all of a sudden, he did Castaway. He did Waterworld, and then more or less dropped off the circuit for years. It just completely burned him out, the whole thing. I think he even got injured on the set, I can't remember.
I guess some of it can be like that. Like you know, if you want to take the role seriously, sometimes you have to put yourself in their position. And like with what was it called now? That Captain Phillips.
Yeah.
Tom actually spoke to the captain that was captured and everything, and he tried to put himself in his position when he was there. And I guess it can be mentally and physically draining, just trying to portray yourself as that person.
Wait, why is the game not... Oh, right now it tells me you've done a rope.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird.
Okay, which way do you want to tackle this one then?
I would probably say north-south. Although there's other people going around as well. And your whisper didn't come through.
I didn't do a whisper.
Oh, I heard it. Unless it was somebody whispering.
Definitely wasn't me, I didn't press a button.
Tron KF, yeah, we don't use the ridge marker anymore. We normally use GPS.
No, if you want to copy that.
Copied. I've got 9 meters.
Yep. Oh, Band of Brothers is a great series, Moody Monkey.
Yeah.
Band of Brothers is quite a slow burn initially, but round about episode 3 or 4, oh my god. It just unleashes.
Astro Steve, that's the GPS mod. So it's it follows the green line. Essentially, that's all it does. It makes you look like a professional farmer.
Still not seeing Band of Brothers, all of it's in chunks whenever the whole thing's on me. It's like, what, 10 episodes, I think? Each one's less than an hour. It's worth watching. No, the Pacific, Dazza, I was a little bit like that with Pacific. It just didn't have the same feel, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was a great series in a different way, but it wasn't like Band of Brothers.
Good night, Full Metal Dragon.
Good night, sir. Series done years ago called The World at War. Oh, The World at War was done back in mostly in the 70s, and then, no, hang on, it was done in the, was it 60s, 70s, and then it was some more episodes were added in the 80s, I think, when they interviewed some more people from World War II. World at War is one of the definitive World War II series. It's such a good series. It's long, but it's like a massive history lesson portrayed in a very interesting way. Still one of the best and most accurate World War II documentaries that's been made. Nightmare I was in John Fly's stream the other day, actually. I tend to mostly lurk in streams. I've not seen Victory at Sea. Das Boot is a cracking film as well. But you have to watch it in German, subtitled English. Wait, Koada's there. Where are you? Oh, you're there.
I'm there.
That's random. Yeah, so Vysork. It's great. The World at Work. What? Ow.
Yeah, ow.
I'm still on week 1. I'm allowed to punch it.
Oh, did you only move it last week?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Last Friday, to be exact, so it's only 6 days.
Fair dues, I'll let you off. I guess you just moved it because of the sim kit.
Yeah, just because it's easier on the layout this way now. Pringle, Mrs. Squirrel's like that. She doesn't like watching subtitle films, but I think a lot of it comes down to, like, whether you can read quickly or not. If you read slowly, or you struggle to read, or, you know, whatever, like you're not going to enjoy a subtitle film.
The problem I have with subtitle films is that I end up focusing more on the subtitles than what I do on the actual film. So I'm reading a story or reading a book instead of watching a film, if that makes sense.
Yeah. What better one has put plough in the main farm? Not me.
Where else does he want us to put him? Although, someone else was using them earlier.
So they put them back there.
I saw someone driving them.
The thing is about subtitles films, though, is, you know, appreciate what you're saying. The flip side is, if you get one that's been dubbed over, it just, like, for a lot of the characters, the voices just don't work. You kind of you listen to the voice and look at the character and think, that just doesn't work, that's not right. And it kind of spoils it for me, especially when the lip sync's completely out because they're all saying it in one language and you're hearing it in another. You can watch Victory at Sea on YouTube, the whole series, blimey. Really, Baz, nice. You're going to watch Das Boot now, and thanks for the idea. No, Sork, I agree. Oh, Moody Monkey, when they make adverts, and they film the advert, and it's clearly like a European advert. So it's obviously recorded in one language, and it's German or French or Spanish or whatever. And then they just dub it over, and you watch it, and the lip syncing is terrible. Like the Haribo adverts, they're just really bad for lip syncing because they're clearly filmed in a different language. Not Haribo, Kinder Egg. Those adverts, the Kinder Egg adverts, are just, oh.
Have you watched that film? Well, I say it's a remake of a film, The War in Colour, or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. It's just not as good as World at War.
Yeah.
Yeah, World War II in colour.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, I was watching some... I mean, I still enjoy it, but it's not as good as the World at War.
I'm coming down lane 18, if that's your one.
I'm on 16. Could possibly be co-order who's heading off with you. You definitely look like you're on the same lane to me.
No, he's on a different lane,
oh,
so
okay.
it's all good. Only just, however. My co-order.
Wow, netcode, can we have an update today?
I think it's because there's 4 of us on here, all seeding, and it just can't keep up. Like, there's parts where you've seeded, I can't see it. There's parts where co-order's just gone, can't see it.
Okay, I don't know if we're done here or there's lanes.
Yeah,
it's hard to tell.
I'm going to go on lane 22. There's like a triangle up here
I can see
where I
it
am.
now. And then there's Daniel who's going in a completely different direction to everybody else. That's why there's a triangle.
I did whisper them all and say, you know, if you're on this field, come and copy the profile that we've got. But obviously...
Well, that's where the triangle came from.
Yeah. Problem when you've got 4 seeders on one field. 2 is okay, 3, you can kind of, you know, work it, but before it just gets complicated.
Yeah, I
It
can't
gets
even see what we've done here.
No, neither can I. It's not even updating for me anymore, so something's obviously broken.
It's like chasing ghosts. Like I drive towards a patch of land that needs to be seeded, and when I get there, it goes, "Oh no, it's seeded."
Yeah, exactly. It's like, now you see me, now you don't. Now you see me, now you don't. I think that's pretty much it all done anyway.
Alright.
Sweet. Back to the farm. I hope you know where you're going, because I'm just following you, or at least I'm trying to.
Well, I'm taking a few risks.
Aye, I can see that. Oh god, you didn't say there was a forest full of trees!
It's not a forest. It's not even a wood.
Alright, it's an orchard, or whatever it is. Is it an orchard that you call it, where there's only a few trees?
I guess. Oh!
Oh dear, did you crash, sir?
Well, it's the head, the top of it, just caught on a branch that I couldn't even see.
Okay. Is it still
What a scumbag. It was just a
gonna
little
find
bit too
another
high.
I'll go to the left, or to the right. A forest full of trees, what else would a forest be full of? I never said it'd be full of trees. Or did I? I don't know. Either way, a forest would be full of trees, leaves, branches, people. Not full of people, but... I'll just shut up because I'm digging a grave.
Is a rainforest full of rain? Yeah, there you go, Baz.
Depends if it's raining.
Lag!
Daniel White's putting a dirty seeder back.
Has he filled it?
Oh, I think, yeah, he's definitely filled it. Oh, he is, he's washing it. Okay, I'll let him off. It's because this jet wash is in use.
Press what 10 times? The other door.
Is that like saying Candyman 5 times in the mirror?
tea.
Marker water. Still need to fill this tractor up with fuel.
I did mine at the start of the day.
Yeah, I did mine, but I didn't fill it all the way up.
Boom's still broken? I don't think it is.
No, you just need more people to do it. Year of the...
Yeah, it doesn't work when you put 20 boom emotes. It only works when 15 people put one within the space of 10 seconds. But if you just go, there's 10 emotes, it doesn't do anything.
It does take a while to fill these up, doesn't it?
It takes ages to fill the tractors up.
I'm at 500 litres. Squirrel say Murica and make Steve laugh. That only happened last week.
That's the fence there, Daniel.
Oh, that's enough. I've got 600 litres. It'll do.
So it takes ages is ridiculous. Like it fills it up a thimble full at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I think we're done and done.
We are indeed.
Right, remember peeps, I'm not live tomorrow. I'm not live on Saturday. I'm at RAF Cosford for the Flight Sim show.
Enjoy it.
I think Steve's live tomorrow and Saturday, I assume.
I'm not live Saturday, no. I'm only live tomorrow.
Oh, right, okay.
I'll be doing TFM on Saturday night.
Gotcha. So yeah, I'll be back on Sunday for some Sunday night trucking. Thank you for watching. Hope you had fun. Have a great Friday, Saturday. If you come to Cosford on Saturday, then I'll see you there. If not, I shall see you all on Sunday. Jump around, jump around, jump up, jump up, and jump down. Jump around.
I'm trying to think who sang that song now.
Jump around. Can't think of the name of the band.
Was it not Fat Son Small?
No. What was it called, guys? Come on.
I know it was called Jump Around.
House of Pain.
That's the
Jump
one.
around.
Jump up, get down, everybody, jump, jump, jump. Yeah, that's all.
Jump, jump.
Hop, skip, and a jump. No Paul for 2 days, but at least we can annoy Steve. Oh, Baz,
Sounds
can
like
you
a
not
plan.
just go to Cosford? Just go to Cosford, Baz.
Yeah, just go to
fine.
Cosford, Baz.
Yeah,
Quick
bring him
flight
some more
over.
spezzy.
Yeah, exactly. Quick flight over, Baz. Kansas Spezzy. That'll do.
Full luggage allowance of spezzy.
Right, that's it, peeps. Hope you have a great Friday, Saturday. See you all on Sunday. It's good night from me.
And good night from him.
Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.
Good night.